welcome back to Mudstomp's 8th rendition of a hardcore map, the Play with Mudstomp series. So, as you can see, coming back in, I believe this is episode 2, I can never remember, but I've done a little bit of muddling around in between these. Basically what I did was just farm a lot of wood, get sugarcane going. I've done a hole down, which I'll show you in a second. And I've put another farming spot over here. So we've gone from a mix of farming over here. So this is just wheat now, and then I've done a second patch here to get this stuff going, and I'll be working on that in the near future to expand that into multiple plots. And I've put some pumpkins and melons up here, so just a bit to get us going. I will be working more on these gradually, but right now I've got a lot of other things to focus on. Again, I'll show you that hole in a second. So just to be quick on a couple of ideas. So number one, I've set up some more kelp to grow over here. So we will be harvesting kelp at some point, a bit more so. I'm just trying to think what else we've got going here. What I want to try to do actually, get rid of that for the moment. I think you need to, there we go. Alrighty, I'm going to try and catch a fish straight away because I want to get an achievement. I don't know if you can do this with a full bucket, I'm guessing. There we go, okay, got the fish. So that's one achievement down for today. Now, second to that, because I want to show you a few things here. So I have done a little bit of walking around just to check a couple of things out. Not too much though. Again, more kelp growing here and there as I'm going. I'll put him back because I don't want to fish in a bucket at the moment. So I had a look on here. This is definitely going to be what I was thinking of. So I'm going to do a bridge across here eventually, and I'm going to do a tower here, I think. And then some other stuff over here. I'm still figuring this out completely, so I'm going to terraform this completely, probably take out most of this layer and the layer below, just flatten this out completely and use it for something else. Again, not entirely sure, but we'll get there. So yeah, it's sort of a bit of, what do you call it? I'm still trying to think it through really, that's the base level, but yeah, my hope is that this will end up being a really nice sort of connection for my base in some way or another. So we'll figure that out. I also went for a look over on the mountains over to the left there. They didn't have a whole lot going on, but I did find a cave or two, so I might end up going down there eventually. But I've got another cave system that I want to show you first, and we're going to go for a bit of explore today. So there's a lot to do today, and what I've done is I've set up a chest over here. That's enough for now. I'll continue that later off screen or something, but I've set up a chest over here where I've got all my to-dos basically. So it's the hope is that it's a bit easier to make sure I'm getting things done essentially, mainly because it can be a bit difficult to make sure everything's getting done. So yeah, we're going to go and we're just going to get all that off, and I'll collect it in a minute as I go. I think should regrow. Whoops, out of air again. That's my biggest problem at the moment. I keep half drowning because I keep forgetting to get above water. So I definitely need some respiration type stuff. I've also put out some blocks of copper to see them see them change, I should say. So we're gonna, yeah. I'm thinking I want to see what they look like first, but because I've never seen them in person, so to speak. And what I really want to do is really think about getting them as blue as I can, and use the blue color is what I'm thinking. So we're going to see how that goes in the long run. But I think because I'm getting so much copper at the moment, I really want to use it for building. So there's not much point gathering it if I'm not going to use it for stuff, is there? I just don't know if I want it to be this color or the blue color. So that's the dilemma at the moment. So let me just dump this stuff in my chest. Just for now, we'll just get this out of the way. Yep. Everything I've got on me, by the way, is deliberately on me. The reason being is we're going to go down underground in a minute. So these are all the things that I've got around to try and do a few things. As you can see, I've gotten, this is the iron I've collected while I was underground digging the tunnel. And I've gotten this deep slate and this tuff. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with all of that, but I will get there eventually. In the meantime, though, what I do want to do at the first point is I want to turn some of this into, wrong map, paper. Let's just get that out again. I'm going to do that much paper, I think, because what I want to do, I think I have to, if I remember correctly, I've got to look at the map first. So I want to look at my area. There's my nice little area, and we're going to see how much more that looks like if we do it like this. Okay, so we're going to grow it really big is the hope. I think that's it. I think that's the full size. Yeah, that looks pretty much the full size. So yeah, not a lot to see on a small map, on a big map rather, but I think what are we going to do, because we've got these, I'm going to use this here, and this is going to be my map of the area immediate vicinity. Check out that as I change it gradually. You can see we've got two big green spots over there. I think that's my farming patches and my pumpkins and watermelons, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's just put these away for the moment now that I've made those. That one I'm going to keep on me as I go around because, yeah. All right, paper and sugarcane can go back for now. Kelp, I need to make a kelp farm. That's why that's there. I'll put this kelp over here. I say make a kelp farm. I've got a lot of kelp planted down there, but I do want to get to more. Now, one other farm I'm going to get started is the Cactus Farm. And what I mean by that is, boom, it's started. So that's my cactus farm to begin with. Once I get a few pieces, I'll actually turn it into a proper cactus farm, but that's just to begin with. Let's see, what else have we got going here? So like I said, I've got all this sugar cane at the moment. The hope is to eventually use a lot of this for a bunch of different uses. The obvious ones, of course, but for the moment, I'm going to have to get a villager over here at some point, I think. And I'm not sure how long that's going to take me, mainly because my only real hope is the villagers all the way back where I found them. And what I'm thinking is, if I can't find a village nearby, I am wanting to have a bridge back to spawn. So essentially, I'll have points along the way where I can get off the bridge and down to the land for different reasons. So things like where the smaller village was, and the igloo and things like that. And so if I do that, I think what I will do is at some point I will use that to bring a villager back from the nearest point possible. So hopefully it won't take too long when I do it, but that's okay. So what else have we got going on? So there's our little sugarcane farm going nicely. Basically, because it took me so long to dig down this cave system, I'll show you in a second, it really, yeah, it was a lot. What else have we got? Oh yes, we wanted to also do this because I want one of these. Always like to carry a map with me. So I'm just trying to figure the order of this out. It's sort of, there's still a lot to work on essentially, but that's okay. Iron I want to put in here. So where are we at now? I'm going to put 2 in for now. That'll get me started on some more iron. And actually, I don't want to use that coal up, so I want to. You can see I'm getting things laid out gradually, just trying to figure things out. This is all going to come downstairs with us, so that's why it's all sort of here. Let me put that there for the moment. And just have a look. That's the wrong map, isn't it? I put the wrong map away. No, that's the right map because of these doors. That's right. Okay, so the doors, you might be wondering, what are they for? Well, we're going to sleep the night away and then I'll show you. So, cooked salmon's done, good. And cooked copper, yep. So I'm just turning these all into blocks at the moment because why not? Put the cooked salmon up there for now. I could take that down. Do I want to take that down with me? No, I think I'm alright. But what I do want to do is make some more, what do you call it, torches. So I'm going to need a little bit more coal there. And we're going to go 1, 2, do that. Yes, put that there. All Alright, we have torches, and put that back in for now. And bread, 21 bread. Yeah, we're going to get a couple of these out. These bad boys. And we're going to go boom, boom, and bread. Good. So we got food, sleep the night away. I have lit up the area pretty well, so I feel pretty safe here at the moment. It's not far that the torches go, but just enough to keep me safe. But I am sleeping the night out most nights just to be safe. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to put that there because I am going to actually use that more so, and that will be useless because you'll see what we're doing. All right, so I was on the Explore, and I went over this way, and I found a thing over here that I want to go exploring. So this is what the doors are for. If you can guess what the doors are for, you'll probably know what this is that I found. Where was it? It was over here, I think. Bit of a trek to find it. Oh, there's more coal there. I've been gathering all the coal and the copper every time I see it, but I've still managed to miss some along the way. Go figure. Alright, I think it was off the end of here. Ah, there's more pillagers. These guys are endless, I tell you. I don't understand why they're spawning in the water either, to be honest, but yeah. Anyway, that's their problem. Where was it? Was it here? Great, now I can't see it. It must have been here somewhere. Oh, more coal. Maybe it was off the end of this one. Hang on. We'll have a look. This is... Yeah. This is the problem with having no water breathing or anything like that. It's difficult to find where you want to go. Not there. Oops. There we go. Okay, I thought it was off here. It must be off over that way a bit further. We'll go have a look. Where are you? Food. That does go deep, but that's not... Yeah, no, that's definitely not where I'm going. Oh, more coal. Or more copper, rather. I wonder if there's anything in here. Oh, breathing. Ugh. This is not what I was looking for, but anyway, I just want to have a quick peek in here. This little cave system. Yeah, it's full of water. That's okay. There's a lot of those around at the moment. But anyway, the one I'm looking for, since I can't find it just yet while I'm trying to find it again, I think it was off the end of here actually. There was a big inlet of water and basically it just went down and down and down. So I want to go exploring in there because I think there could be some cool stuff. So yeah, we're going to try and find it again. We'll find it for next episode. Here. It's nice too, cool. We've got the ice here, all right here. So when I get to doing stuff, I can use a lot of ice for things. So that'll be good. Okay, so let's follow the coastal line because I know it was just off of shore somewhere. It must have been off this one. Somewhere. Is it not here? Okay, now I'm really lost. I could have sworn it was off this end somewhere. That's so strange. Okay, I might need to go find it again later and come back because that was really annoying. I had a whole plan set up for it and yeah. I'm sure it was here somewhere. It's definitely not here though. Okay, maybe it was back over there. I'll go have a look. Alright, give me a moment, I'll find it. And we're back. Sorry everybody, it turns out that I didn't know where I was heading exactly and this is what we were trying to find. So what I've found in here is a really big cave system and I wanted to come down and check it out. So what I'm doing is essentially, obviously I've brought a bunch of doors so that I can, so I can breathe and check it out. So we're going to go down as far as we can and use the doors to go down and up and whatnot. I see there's some glow lights, kitchen, whatever. And yeah, we're in deep slate already. So that's cool. There's a bit of redstone and some lapis. What we might do is set up here for a quick mining fun. There's the redstone done. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the lapis. Ooh, what have we got here? Ooh, cave system. Awesome. Ooh, what happened? Where'd I go? I fell right out. Okay, hang on. I'm going to get back up. That was lucky. Oh, that could have been very, very problematic. Alright, we're just going to get that done. Come on. I think that's everything. No, another 2 there. One more. Let's go. Alright, I think that's good. Bit of water falling down, so I've got a decent sized stream. This is why I did this, is because I wanted to check something like this out and see what we got going on. So yeah, nice cave system. Alrighty, there's some iron, so that's good. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here first, just to get this lit up a bit more, so we don't have things dropping on my head, basically. Probably one more torch up here, just in case. I don't know, I'm still not entirely sure on the whole sort of mechanics of the 118 lighting and whatnot, so I'm trying to be extra cautious with torches and whatnot. Just to make sure we don't have any issues. As I said, things dropping on my head and whatnot. So, yeah. Well, that's cool. Alright, we might try to... Got some dough right here. I'm going to try and box this up just a little bit so that it's not running all the way down. Is that stopping? Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, and I'm going to try and limit my torching in different areas so I have an idea of where I've been and where I'm going back. There's some more lapis over there, so that's kind of cool. I'm just going to have a look again. Oh yes, the iron. So I want to get the iron. I don't know how to gather that yet. I have a feeling that you might need to use shears on it or something, but I don't know. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to grab this iron while we're here though, because iron is something that I'm running very low on at the moment and I want a lot more. Okay, let's see what else have we got. We're just going to do a quick explore because I've got a lot of other stuff I want to show you today, and yeah, this is the beginning basically. There's some more of it. That looks even more, not more, but what do you call it? Full on, lots of it together. So yeah, all right. So let's see, what have we got going here? Alright, let's see, we'll light this up over here. This is probably going to be a bit crazy to be honest, but anyway. Alright, one sec, I just got to check something. Alrighty, and I'm back. Sorry about that interruption, everybody. Unfortunately, as I said before, I've got some children in the background sometimes when I'm playing, so there's not a lot I can do about that. It is what it is. Okay, way down. I think we're going to go back over here so that we can go down a bit more safely. Yep, this looks good. Alrighty, start lighting things up down here. Oh man, this is just so different, I'm finding. You're not different. Not different at all, are you? That's okay. Alright, we were prepared for that one. Just. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to just light up over here a little bit first. And then we'll go back to that little bit there. Oh, gravel patch. Alright. I'm going to dig into that because I'm not sure, but I think there might be some stuff that's handy there. Oh, they hit hard. I haven't got enough armor on for all this, so I have to be very careful. Okay, where was it? Up here. I want to get up here. It's so slow mining this stuff. It's really frustrating. Gotta keep my ears out in case there's a mob coming up behind me. Alright, this doesn't look like it went anywhere. Was there... Maybe it's one of those, what do you call it? The aquifers or whatever. The thin runs up to ground. I'll just check it briefly. That doesn't look like it's got anything. Okay, good. Oh, there's another bit. Hang on. Is that... Yeah, this is. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a problem. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure again. Okay, I'll check that in a sec. This is again the thing. I haven't done a lot of... I didn't do 117 basically, so I've not explored in these kinds of caves much at all. And so I don't know what's the go with a lot of it. Yes, okay. Oh, I swear I still heard fuzzing for a bit then. That was just like, ugh. It's another creeper or something. Alright, I'm going to keep this going till I get to the end and really know. Wow, so much tough about too. This is the thing, all these new blocks, and you're like, do I dig through them? Do I find stuff behind them? Or are they just there and that's that? I vaguely remember that if you find, I think, I don't know, just looking at this, I'm going to actually just take that out for the moment because I want to make sure I'm safe. Is that? No, that's deep slate too. I think if you find one iron and it's like next to some tuff, that there's more iron behind it, something like that. But I want to have a look through here just a bit, just to see if there's anything. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. Okay, alright, that's fine. We're going to stick to caving techniques for the moment. Alright, so that's that. Going back here. Here, no, that was the dead end. Hang on, wrong way. Back here to the left, I think it was. Yes, there we go. Okay, so, and there was a little bit off to the... Okay, there's a zombie in there somewhere. Yep, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. Can't hear anything else, so we're going to go... Just do that there for the moment, and then we're going to try and dig up here a bit. And just light up here. Yeah, I'm basically viewing it as that doing all this sort of caving at the moment is just to clear out for any sort of future use of mob spawning or something. Having said that, I'm under no delusion that that could end up being a very arduous task that takes absolutely forever. So, yeah, I'm not panicking too much about it at the same time. If I can't see what I want to see straight away, I'm sort of going to move on. Wow, this is just so different now. I really like it in that sense. There's just so much going on. So this is okay, so here we go. There's redstone there, and it's just surrounded by tuff. Let's test this out. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. Maybe it was just for iron. We'll keep going up here. This is going up, which I'm not liking. I want to go down, so yeah, but I'm just trying to... And I've run out of torches. Even better. Need to get more torches going. Alright, let's see. What have we got? You. 1, 2. Dump, dump. All there. Great. Torch. There we go. 64 torches to go. Alright, 5 coal. Not much. So, I didn't anticipate, although I probably should have, that this would be such a big system going down into the water. But that's okay. I can always come back and do more exploring later. There's the lichen again. Ooh, gold. Okay, we're going to grab that. 2 bits of gold. Awesome. 3, 4. Any more? No, that's it. I need to get me some Fortune 3. I want to get 2 more diamonds on this trip, basically. Whether it's here or somewhere else, I don't mind. But I want to get 2 more diamonds so I can make an enchanting table. And I need... Well, I've got 2... I think I've got 2 leather, so I've got enough for 1 book. 2 books. And I think... I'm just trying to have a think. That's obsidian I can get, because I can just find some lava for that. So that's not a problem. This is not yielding any more iron by the looks. Okay, maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. That's okay. I'm not going to keep digging all the time just for the sake of it. But yeah, that's cool. Got a bit of iron and some gold. Alright, so back down here, back over here. Careful. Oh, that's right. This, I wanted to have a look in here, because this is, I think that's tough, isn't it? Is that tough? Smooth basalt. Ooh. Ooh, a geode. Right. So I need to find the top somehow. I guess. I don't know how geodes work either. It's another thing I've not looked into. But I don't want to break into it because I don't want to destroy the amethyst if I can help it. Torch here just for the sake of it. Oh, okay. It's actually open. Very open. Wow. Okay, so if I go in through the side here. Yep, that worked. Oh my gosh, okay, this looks really cool. This is nice. Ah, that's a nice big geode by the looks. I don't know if that means much or not, but just, oh, gold, good. Hearing a growl, gravel there, I don't want to touch that. And that's that. Okay, cool. Yes, alright, we're going to grab the gold because I need gold for when I go to the nether, which I want to do soon too. So this is good. I'm hearing growling. Must be through a wall or something. Okay, that's alright. Back to the geode. This is so cool. Alright, so let's have a look at what we've got. I don't exactly know how this works, so I'm going to have to look this up. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that? Yep, 15, 16, 17, 18. That looks like something like 18 growth bits, which is really cool. Alright, we're just going to grab one of that. Okay, grab that. Cool. Block of amethyst. I don't even know what you can do with that, to be honest. This is... Oh, I'm full. Okay, so we're going to... Just for the sake of that, I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to use the diorite as a marker to go back. Because we want to... Alright, I can see that from there. So what I want to do is probably... This was up here, wasn't it? Okay, so we want to go this way from here. I'm thinking if I dig through here, might be a way to go. Yep. So we put that there, and then we're going to dig that out so we can see it easily. That's alright. Okay, so that should keep me tracking nicely for that. I'm going to put that there so I can go. This isn't going to work, is it? We need to put this there, and then we're going to go that down. Yep. Alright. So there's a lot of effort, but to come back for that, that will be worth it, I think. So we want to know... I wonder if... Where am I? Yeah, haven't even left my area hardly at all. That's cool. Alright, so this is the... Is this the drop shaft that I came in? It is, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so if I put diorite there and diorite there, I can see that from there and there. And is that another one? Have I got two geodes next to each other? Oh wow. Okay, let me see. Best way up from here might in fact be this way. That's a geode in there. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Yep. Okay. Wow. Right on top of a geode and I didn't even know it. This is cool. Alright, let's have a look. Come on. Yep. There it is. It's another geode. That's amazing. There's an amethyst growth. So I definitely don't want to get into that. I'm going to go this way. I wonder... It's probably not that far from the other one, is it? I wonder if I should I don't know. It looks huge though. This is insane. Alright, I'm gonna go down this side. Let's see how we go. Down this way. Or is that the same one? Surely that's not the same one. I think it is, isn't it? It's the same one. Okay, so that's the same one. Alright. What have I got here that I can drop? Oof. Calcite. I'd like to grab that. Rotten flesh. I can drop that. Alright, so that's the same geode. That's okay. That's cool though. So that's like a massive geode. Alright, I'm going to head back up and get my inventory emptied a bit. Because that's cool. But there's a lot going on there. Wow. Okay, so that's one cave system. Can I put a torch there? Yep. Alright, so that's cool. Alright, let's go back up and empty my inventory. And we'll go for a bit more of an explore. I haven't even been watching the time. That's alright. Oh, wow. This is cool. I need to make more of a pathway over here, I think. Because that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be interesting to sort of spend more time with and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, that's that cave. I'm going to probably do a bit more of exploring for that in a minute, but I want to show you down here too, because I have done a bit down there as well. So just before I get anywhere... Alright, these blocks are all going in there because I don't know what I'm doing with them. The iron can go 2 more coal, and lapis and redstone and gunpowder can go there. We're going to go 1 coal in there for that. I might put that over there for now. Yep. Okay, and we have what? Yeah, andesite, gravel, tough, amethyst block. That's fine. The doors can come out for now. I'm going to search for them later. I'm going to put that back on there, and we're going to go down the stairs and see what we find down there. I do want to, actually, you know what? I want to go further down the water area because I want to see if I get some diamonds there. No, I'm going to go down the stairs first because I want to dump all this stuff off, and then we're going to go down there. Yep, I think that's the way we'll do it. Alright, before I do, I want to get some more of that going, and we're going to get some more torches because, yeah, I could use torches. I think a lot of torches. So that can go there for the moment. And yeah, I think that'll do us for now. I don't have another bed. Do I? No, that's okay. I should have grabbed 2 at the village, I would say, but yeah. Okay, so what I'm planning, I should say, I'm going to have a beach hut here, a giant beach hut of some sort with wood floor and stuff. And then you're going to go down here, and this is going to be like storage area and stuff. I haven't expanded it at all. I'm not even sure if I'm going to have the space for it. I'm probably going to have to dig down that way and then dig that way for it. But anyway, that's fine. I'll probably have some stairs down, a hallway, and then storage off that side. Then I dug down further, found some like iron and stuff here, so that's why these spots are here. And this is my usual stairwell, 5 high, stairs in it, torches every 3 blocks on the top. This is at y equals 10 if I want to start mining at that level, and I found some caves at this level, so there's some caves to explore. Looking really neat. I only torched up a little bit just to keep myself safe. There's some lapis, so I'll have to grab that later. There's some more lapis. Quite a bit actually. So that's cool. And my main area there's a bit of lava there too that I've got to be careful of. Speaking of which, let's put this bucket back on here before I forget, just in case. And then going down further, so we went through down bedrock. That's how I got all the deep slate, obviously. And again, found another cave system partway down. So again, lit up for the time being. And currently I've gotten to y equals minus 28. So I need to dig down a bit further. And that's what this is here for, because I want to get down just that little bit further to get a room set up for mining. So my plan is to basically get to the point where I've got 2 mining levels that I'm going to have set up is my hope. One is where I have the the y equals 10. My thought being behind that is it seems to be that it's still a useful level for just a mixture of items. A few diamonds, but iron and redstone in particular, and some not cobble. What's the word I'm looking for? Lost my train of thought. The word I am looking for is not cobble. Coal. Coal was the word I was looking for. I can't believe I couldn't figure that one out. It's a bit crazy, but anyway. Yeah. So that's that. Let's get rid of this. Yes. So there's that mixture at y equals 10 that I'm hoping for. And other than that, I'm basically just going to be looking for to mine down the very bottom in deep slate. I know it's going to be more difficult, but the reality is I want to have that higher chance at diamonds that's down there. So, and my hope is to get a beacon and stuff like that done very, very soon. So yeah, if that all works out, obviously 1, 2, 3, that'll make it easier. But we'll see how it goes, basically. So yeah, let's just check our level. I want to go down to, I'm going for y minus 59 by the by, so this is going to be a long way down, but that's okay. Alright, so what I might do is I might cut and I'll come back when I'm actually down there so that you don't have to experience the full boredom of mining deep slate with stone tools. So just give me a minute or two and we'll be down there and I'll have a little room and yeah, then you can explore together on a mining trip is the hope. We'll see how we go. Alrighty, welcome back everyone. So here's bedrock. We've now done what we expected to do, which was to get to y equals minus 59. So what I'm going to do is clear out a room here for us to set up shop in. It's going to be just in front of here. I am kind of curious to see how this sort of all works out, to be honest. So it's sort of a hard one. 1, 2, and this would be normally the level that I would put a torch on. Now that being said, we're going to be standing here, so that's not going to work. So we're going to put the torch up one higher, and then we're set to go. And we're going to mark that there so we know that it's there. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let's think about this. I'm going to go off this base, so let's go. I'm still not sure, once again, on the whole lighting of the world in 118. I would love to think it's the same, but I think it's actually better, but I am going to play it safe and put lots of torches down, basically. I just don't want to risk getting killed or anything. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of an oddity, I guess. I would say too that I probably put more torches down in mining than people did before 118 as well, but I like doing my sort of patterns and whatnot, so yeah, I'm going to go with it basically. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be the initial room. This is so weird seeing all this, all this bedrock. It feels so wrong. It's just like, this isn't what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be on bedrock when you're mining, but that's what it is now, I guess, if it's 59. I'm still not entirely sure if it's supposed to be 59 or 58 or whatever, but I'm just going to go with it. I'm not mining bedrock, so that's the main thing. I think the idea is to maybe do it at 58. People are suggesting, so you don't run into any bedrock, but from what I understand, there's diamonds mixed in with the bedrock too. So if there's diamonds mixed in with bedrock, seeing that layer is probably useful too. So anyway, this is what we're gonna aim to do for me personally. So I want this room stripped out, and then I'm gonna basically do strip mining from there, obviously. I think that, just trying to think, because from what I understand, if you do the strip mining, basically like the old school strip mining, you still end up with a fairly effective pattern to try and find diamonds in. So yeah, I'll probably start with like, go from like here and do one there, 1, 2, do one there, and do the same thing out this side. I always like to try and go behind me, because the number of times I've had a map where I've never mined behind the stairwell and there's a bunch of diamonds behind there that I eventually find when I do like mass clearing, and it's so irritating. And then yeah, that's the other thing, I'll keep going out that way a fair bit, just to get in that direction and out this way, and then I'll replicate the mining off in that direction basically. So yeah, it's sort of a bit hard to say for sure, but what I want to probably do is have it so that everything that I've got set up down here is in the floor. I used to do sort of wall setups and things, but like I said, that would mean I wouldn't mine behind the stairwell, and then you're missing out potentially. You're running further away when you're possibly staring diamonds in the face. So I think this will definitely be good. The only problem with putting things in the floor, I'm just now thinking, is there's the bedrock everywhere. But that's okay, I don't mind, I'll figure it out. So yeah, this stuff's nice. This is nice and quick to get through, so I might mine over this corner for a while, I think. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Alright, so let's think. There's our stairwell, so we come down. I'm going to do it here, I think. So we might go, I'm going to do one chest, a double chest there and there, for starters. Alright, so let's just get the chest in. Alright, that's the chest. And I'm going to go, because I'm going to double chest, double chest, double chest. I might put the crafting table here for the moment. There's that. The noises in 118 just get me every time. Alright, and we're going to go do that again and get some chests more done there. Yep, and put another chest in here. There. You might be wondering why I've got trees with me. The basic gist for why I've got trees is because I want to be able to have, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, blank mind again. I want to be able to have it so that I can grow trees down here while I'm doing this, because I don't want to have to return to the surface if I run out of wood or whatever. So yeah, that's basically the gist of that one. Doughrite's probably useless down here. I was just thinking, I brought all this stuff down to use, and it's sort of like, some of it's really not really any worth, is it? Sticks can go in there, torch can stay here. Not right now, bud. Sorry, interrupted by a child again. Alright, so that's that. Alright, give me a sec to sort this child out, I'll be right back. Okay, that was a bit of a longer break than intended, but that's the when you have children, obviously. So, getting back to things, I am now going to do a 1.5 hour strip mining session down here to check out what we've got going on. I'm going to set up a chest over here. Double chest? Yeah, double chest. We'll do double chest. I'm going to do a double chest and see what we get in a 1.5 hour mining session. So if you want to be part of, be involved in this, in other words, have a guess, see how much I get, and we'll put it in this chest. And after 1.5 hour, we will check out what's going on. So timing start now. I'll see you all in a half hour. Okay, well, that was my half hour, just in time. And this is what we got. I show the pick because it's a broken pickaxe, but what I'm most interested in is these 11 diamonds. and this obsidian over here, and this little bit of iron, and the redstone was quite cool too. But believe it or not, I did found a few cave systems, not that I got much from there, but basically I did a couple of 100 blocks in that direction, and then came back again. And that was it. It took that long to do that. What would normally be 5 to 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes in a normal setup, but 11 diamonds. So there was a couple of veins in here, and then I think 1 or 2 in there, which to me seems like quite a bit more. So I'm really excited because, yeah, that's quite a lot. And I'm going to take this upstairs, and we're going to try and do we're going to sleep because it's night time. And we're going to try and make an enchanting table, and then I think there are some cows nearby, so I'm going to collect some cows because I need books, lots and lots of books to create bookshelves. So we're going to try and do that and get that set up ready to go. I want to use these diamonds, but honestly speaking, I want to get Fortune 3 as soon as possible so that I can have lots more diamonds on my next mining run. So yeah, that's the aim. Get the diamonds and get going. And the other thing is there's 14 obsidian there because 10 of those are going to be to make a portal very, very soon. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. So this is there. Let me just check what's in there. So there's 6 in there. All right, not much. 32. I kind of want to make iron armor. Kind of don't. I'm not really sure. I do have the chest plate. It would be good to get those, but on the other hand, I've got all this diamond, and if I can get more diamonds sooner rather than later, ooh, it's a hard one. All right, I'm just going to let it go for the minute. I'm just trying to find, we've only got 2 wheat, so I'll probably need a couple of these to make more wheat. There we go, and we're going to go see if we can find these cows. I think another child. All right, 1 sec. Well, that was another interruption and a half. It seems like this is the episode for it. Lots of interruptions, unfortunately. Come on. I did this basically just so that it would be quick and easy to get as many kelp as I could. Or as much kelp as I could. But I am going to actually set up a bit better of a area for this eventually. Just sort of getting a little bit now. Past. I've decided that for this series, one of my biggest problems with the last series was everything was fairly sort of what do you call it, long term. Collect everything slowly over a long period of time basically. So on this series I am really focusing on doing big quick automations of everything, so I can turn stuff off. But basically that I get it up to really high numbers very quickly whenever I've got a farm running, so that I don't have to run the farm for too long basically. That's the thought anyway. So we're going to see how that ends up. Oh, that's a bit of a ravine. Just a little one. That's all right. Where's the cow? There's a cow. There's 2 cows. Okay, good. Let's go cows. Oh, chickens. Eggs. 1 cow. Oh, bit of lag. It's probably because I'm discovering more areas. 2 cows. Alright, you come over this way and we'll go get your friend. Yep, there we go. Alright, you can hear that. I've got an annoying cat in the background. I don't know why. He's just a pain in the butt. But yeah, let's get you guys over this way. And we'll start our gigantic cow farm. I say gigantic, it's going to be gigantic. Right now it's small. But that's okay. We're going to get there. Whoops. That's not where I wanted to go. Out of the way. Let's go. Alright, up here. Here we go. I was watching someone else playing hardcore Minecraft the other day. Yesterday, I can't remember. Something like that. And I must say that watching certain other people play, I just think like, how do they get so much done so quickly? I don't feel like I waste time, but maybe I do. I don't know. It's a curse, you know. But anyway, so we are going to get... Come on, don't stop. Let's go. Yeah, I am planning on trying to really focus on getting some quick gearing done, and then get into some serious levels of serious amounts of building and, you know, basically. So this is just going to be the beginning. Alright, push you in. Push you in. Go on, in. 1. Come on. 2. Nope, you got to go in 2. Come back. Oi, come back. Come on. Go in. Fall in. I hate it how they do this. Why do they have the brains to walk around? That's my question. Alrighty, so I want to pick this up. This way, I think. Yeah, that's alright. We'll get it done quickly. Quickly enough anyway. Or maybe I should... Yeah, actually, I'll do it that way. Sorry. Just going through some thoughts. Come out, wherever you are. Hello. There we go. Okay. So, 1, 2. Yep. So we're just going to have them in there for the moment. I am going to put up a fenced area for them shortly. I just need to get that together, and I want to start breeding them before it gets too late in the day as such. Oh, we've got a cactus. Come on. Yeah, 2 cactuses now. The farm is booming. Sugarcane's going well, at least. Oh, it looks like the wheat could be harvested, actually. I might go do that. I'm just trying to think what else we got. So that was roughly my plans for today, to be honest. I'm probably going to do a little bit more odds and ends here. But, oh yes, Enchanting Table is a big one I want to do, actually. These potatoes can come up. This is all wheat. That's all potatoes too. Yeah, so this is going to be just wheat on this farm now. Now that I've got this finished. That's a decent crop. Well, to be honest, with how long I've been mining downstairs, you'd expect it to be quite well off by now. I'm a bit surprised after half an hour that more of this hasn't done, but then again, I'm just trying to think the direction I mined in. Because the direction I was mining in back towards this direction from the stairway, so it should have done more, I think. But anyway, I'm not going to complain. Just get it done. And again, I still haven't made up my mind how I'm best going to do bigger farms of these, but I'm seriously considering doing, what do you call it? What's the word? Automated farms? Bone mealed farms. Just have it so that I can... can't think of the word. Anyway, the really tiny farms where you just use a ton of bone meal and just fly through creating stacks of crops is what I'm thinking. Because again, I'm going for maximum output. Early on, I do want to do a mob farm as well, so that I can collect lots of bone meal as well as everything else. I say everything else because even though a lot of stuff's not all that useful, the string can obviously be turned into wool, and the what do you call it? The zombie flesh, the rotten flesh, can be traded, and even though that's not really a big thing, my thought is that it's still a lot to trade if I get the villagers cured quickly enough, which means I'm going to need a lot of golden apples, which is something new for me because I've not really done curing villagers much before, and particularly because I've not had a lot of gold. And so what I'm looking to do is set up some stuff on top of the nether roof. I've never done that ever. So my hope is to get that done relatively early. We're going to have to see how that goes though. So yeah, it's all in the works, as it were. Where did I get that flint from? Probably from the gravel, come to think of it. Alright, plop that back in there. Doors. I do want to go for some more underwater searching, I think. But before I do, I need a pickaxe. Yeah, so I'm going to go with one of them. Do that, and go over here, and we're getting another diamond pickaxe. The reason why I don't mind making more diamond pickaxes now is because 1, I've got the diamonds for it, and 2, actually, while I think of it, I'm going to have a double check of this because I don't remember this recipe. 2, I can always mine more, obviously, but I am planning on putting mending on them all and fixing them all up. Okay, so I need 1 book and 2 diamonds. I should have a leather here. I did have leather. Did I get rid of it is the question. I think I got rid of it coming here, unfortunately. Or did I put it over there? It's not in there. And it's not in there. And There's no leather there. Okay, so I must have dumped it along the way. That's a bit of a nuisance. Excuse me. I'm just trying to think what's quickest. There's probably a cow over here I can get rid of, to be honest. Not the 3 that I'm breeding, but there's probably more. Have I got wheat with me? I'm just going to... Because if I can bring back a few more, I'll bring a couple more back with me, just in case. Because, yeah, if I can find a few, I'll bring a few back. And then I'm speeding up my farm, hopefully. I will need to plant a bunch more trees, though, because this area is not going to be big enough for them, I don't think. Although I could do more gravel and then just have it in a gravel section. Because I am planning on collecting all of this gravel eventually. It's just a matter of getting around to it. So, yeah, I don't know. Might do that. But let's see if we can find another set of cows while we're here. Very quickly, because it is sunlight time. There's a pig. I just need 1 cow, but if I can find a couple and bring one back, a few back, that would be good. There's got to be another cow here somewhere. There's a chicken. There's another egg. And the lag is hitting and the sun is going down. Come on, cow. Where have we got a cow? 1 cow, please. I cannot see a cow. This is not good. Is that a cow? No, that's grass, I think. There's another chicken. I'm going to grab this egg while I'm at it, because I might try and spawn a chicken. Alright, quick look over here. This is going to get rather dangerous, but we're going to try for it, because I want my cow. There's another chicken. There's a cow. Yes, okay. Sorry, cow, but you don't get to make it home alive. There we go. Did we get leather? Yes, we did. Alright, off we go. Ooh, the quick rush back. This is what I live for. Not really. This is probably one of the least ideas of fun for me on these hardcore maps is getting back to my base area when it's nighttime. I'm always worried that a creep is going to spawn in front of me while I run or something. But anyway, I think I'm pretty safe now. Yeah, there. Speak of the devil. Wah. 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 Yeah, too close. And no cobble. That's a shame. Oh well. Yeah. Hi cows, I'm back. Yeah, I definitely need to do some more lighting up around here, I think. Oh, okay, back and safe. The parrots and the bats. That's right, I made another advancement. I'm not even sure what that is. I think that was just to do with going underground or something. Anyway. Alright, leather. Yes. Alright, enchanting table. Let's go. Dump. Oh, book. Paper. Paper, yes. I think that's just enough paper too. Come to think of it. 1 book. 1 enchanting table. Yes. Alright, where are we going to put that? I might put that... Should I put it here to begin with? Yeah, I'll put it there to begin with. That's cool. Efficiency 2, unbreaking 3, efficiency 1. Alright, so we need... and I'm going to need a grinding stone too. I need to figure out what's that. Can't remember off the top of my head. Grindstone? No, I think it's a grindstone. I probably need smooth stone for that, come to think of it. Let's see and get that out while we're here. Nothing in there. Okay, good. Gold in there and cobble. We're just going to do, excuse me, 1 lot of that for now. Get that cooked up. Put that away. Excuse me, got the hiccups going on. Alright, I'm thinking about this. Thinking. I wouldn't mind a diamond shovel either, to be honest. But I think I'm going to save it, because with just 6, I think pickaxes might be the way to go. Now, I'm just trying to think too, what else do I want? If I work on... I'm just trying to think. If I work on that, as in the cow farm, I can probably, because I need, what, 15 bookshelves. I'm just trying to think. Because a bookshelf needs 3 books. Right. And I need 1 leather per thing. So I need 3 leather per bookcase. I need 15 of those, I think. So that's 3 times 15 is 45. I get roughly 2 per cow. 2 per cow? Probably not. But let's say 2 per cow. So it's 20 odd cows. So I need to breed them at least a half a dozen times more. No doubt. So yeah, all right. So gravel is definitely a necessity to get that going. How's that going? Smooth stone. There we go. Almost done. Right, and now I wish this would show this grindstone. Is it called? I can't remember. What's that? That's the stone cutter. That's not what I want. I want the grindstone. I feel like I should know what that is. I wonder if I need it. Do I need stone slabs for that? Or do I just need cobblestone? I'm not sure. I feel like I need something like this. Let's have a look again. Stone. I'm going to do a set of stone slabs. There we go. Grindstone. Alright, so planks, sticks, and a slab. Alright, so we need planks, sticks, and a slab. Did I have any sticks left though? I don't think I did I? Oh no, here they are. And I probably need to do some more torches, but anyway. Planks, I need 1 of those. Yep, and we do that. And we should be able to, there we go, grindstone. Yep. Alright, so the grindstone's there ready to go. I'll put you there. Just for the fun of it. Okay, so grindstone, yep, repair disenchant, so I can do that. And I need the 15 books. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then double that. Sort of, yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, so that's there. So we're going to put that forward 1 there. Put 1 behind just in case. Alright, and we're going to do coal so I can get more torches. There's not much in the way of torches at the moment, but what I might do, I'll do that. There we go. A few more torches. Alright, and so I wanted to go underwater. I'm going to try and breed these cows 1 more time before I go. And expand that area in a few minutes. I spend this way and that way, I think. Come on. Is that another one? Yes. Okay, so that's 4 cows. We just need to wait for the little ones to grow up now. Another cactus. Good. We're getting there. Put that one over here. Alright, so let's dump stuff and we're going to go underwater and see if there's anything more interesting stuff to find over there. Probably box this back in here for now. That can go there. Stone, gravel, stone slab, coal. Water bucket comes with me. That I don't need specifically, and the map doesn't matter either too much, but I'll put that there just so I can see it. Yep, that's, yeah, that's alright. Okay, let's have a look. I'm gonna go for, oh no, I need the doors. Alright, we're gonna see how low we can get in this water cavern and see if there's like a lush biome or something like that, basically. I do need to work on this area a bit more, torching it. I should probably torch it up along the bottom here while I go. That would be the way to go. Hey. Just so that when I come out, I'm not completely surprised by darkness and mobs is the hope. Alrighty. Another one there, another one there, another one there, and let's go. It's down here. So, I believe there was a door over here somewhere. Yes, okay. There's our door. Get in the door. Thank you. Alright, and then we're going to go down further again. Did I do a torch up here so I can see it? I thought I did. Did the water get in or something? No, hang on, there must be another door down here where I was digging. Yes, there it is. Okay. have a look. What have we got? There doesn't seem to be much here actually, does there? Maybe this has been a fool's errand. Try opening it that way. Yeah, then I can see a bit more. I don't think there is. Have a look. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Well, there's some short tunnels over there, but that's about it. That was a bit disappointing. I was actually hoping for a lot more then. There's the geode down there. Alright, come on, let's go have a look down here. Alright, so that's the geode. Right, so let's keep going down and just see what we can find. I should have brought... I didn't bring any iron, did I? I should have brought iron, then I could try and snip them. That's okay though. Alright, so what have we got? Is the question. Over here, it's a bit of stuff. Oh, there's a dark tunnel. Okay, we're going to light this one up. And hopefully find something good in here. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Lots of tunnels. There's some redstone. I'll grab that in a second. Oh my gosh, this is a maze and a half. I'm really not wanting to do this at the moment. I'll grab this redstone while I'm here. That being said, do I want to really find redstone while I don't have Fortune 3? That's an interesting thought in and of itself, isn't it? Oh, I've already torched there for some reason. Okay, that must have been the place I came to do the other way. Alright, let's go back over here. Torch over here as well. Okay, so there's that redstone. Question is there stuff over here that's worth looking at? I'm seeing some water there. There's some gold. Yep. What level is this anyway? Where are we? Minus 29. Yeah, so we want to go down 30 blocks or more. Alright, let's have a look over here. I'll put a torch there. There's a bit of a cave system over there. I'll try and make sure that's lit up. Just a touch. Water going downhill and light source. I want this iron. That's the other thing too, with Fortune 3 iron should drop a lot more pieces, shouldn't it? So that might be another thing to consider, not to do too much caving until I get Fortune 3. Oh, there's a skeleton. We're going to stick away from that for now. Alright, where was that downward one? That was off here, wasn't it? Okay, let's have a look. Could be a trap. We'll see. Gravel, lichen. Yeah, okay. If we're going to dig gravel, I'll do it upstairs for now, because, yeah, there's no need for it. Alrighty. This is so much slower without water walking. Thingy boots, whatever they're called. Alright, so that's that. Well, that keeps going down quite a ways, doesn't it? Darn skeleton. Oh, I've only got 3 more torches. That's great. Can't even get over there anyway. I'll put a torch there for now. Oh, there's a bit more iron there. That would be nice to get. Have I got a block? No, I don't. I'm taking you. Put you out. Put that there. 2 torches, so not much. Just enough to light up. Just a tiny bit more. Not seeing much at all. I am starting to worry about my iron supplies, to be honest. This is partly why I'm not using the iron straight away, because I've got next to none of it, and I don't feel like I'm going to find a lot of it very quickly or easily. Yeah, that's further down. Okay. Where's that go? That looks like it doesn't go to much either. Oh, big lava bit down there. Should we have a look? Have a quick look. Make sure there's nothing around. Too dangerous. Ooh. Big lava lakes. And redstone. What level is this? Minus 53. So this would be the level to find some diamonds, except That's the whole thing, isn't it? If diamonds are exposed, there's only like one block or something, if I remember correctly. So this isn't necessarily the best way to find diamonds either. But this area looks really kind of cool. I'm going to try and walk around here, see what's going on over here. Maybe there's some fun. Not much I can see, unfortunately. Take this one out. Just more cave by the looks. Okay. We're going to come back to that. Alright, I need more armor before I go doing all of this. I really need to get on top of finding things, doing things and whatnot, so yeah. Alrighty, where are we? We want to go up here. Oh, a bit too far. Too far again. Alrighty. I'm going to go back up here, I think was the way. No, that's dark, so that can't be it. Oh, multiple skeletons. Not liking that. It's probably down there I want to go. Come think of it. Alright, well, I got him. And a bow. Not that a bow's really useful for me. Ah, that was that. Okay. So we do want to go back up this way. Come on. Go this way. To get out of here, I think it was. Nope. Where have I gone? Okay. This can't be. That's all dark, so that's definitely not where I'm going. Oh, that's right, that's that way. Doink. Okay. Well, I'm going to get myself out of this cave anyway, and I'm going to bring cows and do other stuff like that. So, yeah, basically, I'm going to just say that that's probably going to be the episode for today, and we will touch back base when I'm actually feeling like I'm back in a position of control and getting stuff done again. Okay, here we go. I found my way out. Yeah, I'm going to try and get, like I said, I'm going to breed the cows and things like that. So, yeah, I'll probably bring you back when I've done a bunch of breeding and I have some cows and wood and stuff, and we can do some enchanting and that kind of thing. That's what I'm going to aim for. So, yeah, once as always, thank you for watching if you're still with me. And I hope you're enjoying seeing me muddle around in the series for the time being. I do hope to make it a bit more interesting in the near future so that you've got more to watch and whatnot, obviously. And we're going to see what else we can sort of achieve in the process. So, yeah, let me know if you have some thoughts, and leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like, all that stuff if you want to keep me going. And otherwise, I will see you all next time in another episode. Alright, Mudstomp out.